The 11-year-old in me weeps more days than I can count, but she still chants, I'm a free Black African woman. A woman, a free Black African woman. Always pushing me through, reminding me that the future is greater than these bleak days. But for some reason I feel that slavery will return in the most vicious of ways. For what does my freedom mean to they who cry themselves to sleep each night, as justice is yet to be served for their child who lost their lives at the hands of they who are to protect us? And I was taught that I'm to be a part of a world where blacks were free, but what do these three letters mean when one is doubled and our death rate is always on the rise? Free Black African woman. So tell me why it is that I must count my blessings each day. Why must I be grateful that none of my family members lost their lives as a case of mistaken identity? Tell me why it is that I have had to write to these men who are to be my backbone, these men who lost their freedom for the sake of their skin color. Tell me why I've had to say, let me find your voice for you. For right now, this moment as I speak, no one cares for you. Let me find it in the belly of your pain, this heart-wrenching burden you bear. Let me dig through and find that golden tongue laced in hurt, covered in a vial of lies. Let me wipe it down and not douse it with bleach, that it may not be sparkly or attractive, for its rawness is what is tantalizing. Let me charm the snake which sitteth upon thy tongue, that it too like the phoenix will rise, shedding its skin, that a suppressed cries from younger will no longer linger beneath its belly, but scissors around in your mouth, taking pieces of you each time you close your eyes. But how can I be free if a poem I wrote, age 10, performed on the stage, age 11, for 100 of people from around the world, because it was a question that which I was taught in my social studies lessons? We get free from all the whipping, we get free from all the shooting, so start by love, freedom, freedom, freedom for y'all Africans. But we are still being flogged by the constructs of a government who silences us each time we ask questions. Each moment we voice our concerns, they bury our voices in the sand, trying to send our families home. But our families believe this is home from home. This land which was to be paved in gold is paved in the red, leaking from our families' bodies, drained into the cracks. So each brick is an island, and dare we place our feet on those cracks, we may just lose our lives, for we are still being shot, involuntarily taking part in this Russian roulette, our souls being flung from our bodies as the bullet opens wounds in our flesh. How can I find the voice of my brothers if I continue to allow my teeth to draw blood from my perfectly bitten tongue, hidden by the rouge used to underline my lips, the thick black around the edges? I can no longer say I am free, for my freedom is hidden in reminders that I must not cause a scene. I must not allow them to force me to participate in the narratives they have created for me. For I am that lip locker locking luscious thoughts. I am insanely intrigued by their perceptions of me. And I do not want to be the real definition of the angry Black woman. So I have muscled up, mastering the art of thinning out more than my edges, smiling which kills the nerve endings underneath my tooth. They are my toothache. But if I were to pull them out, I'd be the angry Black woman, though all I'd be doing is telling them the truth. But I do believe that there will be that day where I can boldly stand on stage as I did in Washington, D.C., August of 2001, with a drum beating behind me, saying, I'm a free Black African woman, a woman, a free Black African woman. Look back power history, the white man them in slavery, then whip across the back. It pain with till we're bald. We get free from all the whipping, we get free from all the shooting. So start by Lord. Freedom, freedom, freedom for y'all Africans. I'm a free Black African. Thank you.